welcome aboard. Today I'm taking you on a journey across Canada aboard the Canadian, starting right here at the historic Pacific Central Station in Vancouver. This grand Beaux-Arts building, opened in 1919, is more than just a train station, it's a gateway to adventure. Inside, the station's high ceilings and vintage charms set the tone for the trip ahead. Before departure, sleeper-class passengers can relax in the Panorama Lounge. Inside the lounge, you'll find a welcoming entrance area furnished with comfortable couches and tables, an ideal spot to relax before your journey begins. To the right, there's a cozy waiting area offering complimentary coffee, tea, and snacks, along with additional seating for passengers to unwind. The room on the left is a hallway-style waiting room which leads directly to the outdoor waiting area. This space also features tables and chairs as well as self-serve water, coffee, tea, and a selection of biscuits to enjoy while you wait. Just beyond the doors is the outdoor waiting area, furnished with plenty of tables, chairs, and benches, along with tall stand-up heaters to keep things warm and comfortable on cooler days. It's a peaceful spot to relax before boarding, and it offers a great view of the Canadian trains lined up on the tracks, waiting to begin their scenic journey across this beautiful country. All aboard. It's time to begin our journey. As we make our way down the platform, you can see the gleaming silver train stretching far into the distance. As we leave Vancouver, the train begins to follow the winding path of the Fraser River, offering stunning views of its shimmering waters and forested banks. Along the way, we cross the river several times, each bridge revealing a new perspective of the landscape, sometimes calm and reflective, other times rushing and wild. Let me show you our travel accommodations. These are the number 2 berth seats. The lower berth faces forward while the upper faces backward. Each berth is thoughtfully equipped for comfort. There's a fan with an adjustable knob for airflow, a reading light with high, low, and off settings, a small mirror, and a hanger beside the window. Of course, there's also a large window with a sliding curtain to block out light at night. The right-hand seat mirrors these features, including its own light, mirror, and hanger. Both seats also have an attendant call button for added convenience. And underneath, there's ample space to store your luggage, keeping everything tidy and within reach. Welcome to the Skyline car, also known as the activity car. The front section of the lower level offers plenty of comfortable couches and tables. At the center of the car, a staircase leads up to the second level with its signature domed roof, which I'll show you in just a moment. There are 2 Skyline cars on this train, one for economy class passengers and this one reserved for sleeper class guests. Toward the rear, you'll find a small kitchen area stocked with complimentary coffee, tea, and snacks available throughout the day. This is also where the activity board is posted, highlighting scheduled events and onboard activities. Just beyond the kitchen is a larger lounge space with tables, chairs, and a fun selection of train-themed board games, perfect for passing the time. Upstairs, the second level features the iconic domed seating area, with panoramic windows, comfortable chairs, fold-out tables, and footrests, an ideal spot to sit back, relax, and take in the ever-changing Canadian landscape. It's dinner time. Here's a quiet moment in the dining car, beautifully set and ready to welcome its first guests of the evening. Meals on the Canadian are a treat, elegant table settings and a menu featuring lamb, salmon, maple Dijon chicken, and a flavorful vegetarian curry. We started with minestrone soup, a fresh salad and bread rolls, then chose the chicken and curry for our mains. Dessert was chocolate cake, which didn't last long. While we were enjoying dinner, our berth was quietly transformed into a cozy bedroom. The top bunk folds down from the ceiling, and the seats below convert into the lower bunk, creating 2 comfortable sleeping spaces, complete with fresh linens and pillows. Each side is thoughtfully equipped with a circular mirror, a leather storage pocket, an attendant call button, and a reading light with 3 brightness settings. Everything you need for a restful night on the rails is right within reach. Climbing down the ladder and pulling back the curtain reveals the freshly prepared lower bunk, now transformed into a cozy sleeping space. The seat headrests on both sides have been cleverly converted into storage shelves, perfect for keeping small bags within easy reach. The amenities match those from the daytime setup. Each side features a mirror, a reading light with adjustable brightness, and an attendant call button. A privacy curtain can be drawn fully closed, blocking out the outside lights and turning the space into your own private nook. I hope you enjoyed the tour of the berth. As night falls, the train winds its way through the darkness, and from my berth's window, I catch a mesmerizing view. The front of the train curves ahead, its powerful headlight cutting through the night like a beacon. Behind it, the glowing windows of the train cars trail in a graceful arc, creating a ribbon of light in the shadows. It's a magical moment, just the train, the tracks, and the endless night stretching out before us. Day 2 begins with a pleasant surprise. A continental breakfast in the Skyline car, featuring coffee, tea, juices, muffins, and croissants. A tasty way to start the day. It's also a great time to check the day's activity board, featuring a Rocky Mountain talk, a champagne send-off to Jasper, trivia, and wine tasting. After marveling at the towering giants of the Rockies, including the majestic Mount Robson, the highest peak in the Canadian range at 3,954 meters, we continue our journey eastward. As the train snakes through a dramatic S-curve, it offers a rare and mesmerizing view. The twin engines leading a long line of gleaming stainless steel cars, all perfectly in sync against a backdrop of rugged mountain peaks. It's a moment that captures the scale and elegance of this iconic journey. As we near the border between British Columbia and Alberta, Mount Fitzwilliam rises majestically above the frozen waters of Yellowhead Lake. Brunch is served in the dining car with options like the Transcontinental, Chef's Omelette, chicken pot pie, ravioli, and vegan hash. We chose the mushroom and cheese omelette with hash browns and toast, plus a plate of ravioli. As we arrive in Jasper, the landscape tells a somber story. Scars from a recent forest fire are still visible, a stark reminder of nature's power and resilience. We arrive at Jasper Station, our train stands proudly at rest. Stepping off the train, we're greeted by the charm of Jasper. Outside the station, Connaught Drive stretches out with its shops, restaurants, and mountain town character. Inside the station, the warm wood accents and vintage touches reflect the town's deep railway heritage. During our 1-hour stop, the crew cleaned the dome car windows. After departing Jasper, we continue our journey through the heart of the mountains. Along the way, we're treated to a special sight, a herd of bighorn sheep grazing near the tracks, blending into the rugged landscape. Taking a break from the breathtaking mountain views, let's explore the park car, located at the very end of the train. Just across from the bar, where you'll find light snacks like fruit, cookies, pretzels, and a jug of water, is a cozy booth, perfect for relaxing or socializing. It's a great spot to stretch your legs and enjoy a quieter moment on board before continuing through the train. Moving further in, you'll find the rounded lounge area, with wraparound couches offering a comfortable space to unwind and take in the scenery. There's also a self-serve coffee and tea station, always stocked and ready for a warm pick-me-up. Upstairs, the glass-domed observation area provides panoramic views. While similar to the Skyline car, all seats here face forward, and a few are reserved exclusively for prestige-class passengers, offering a more private and elevated experience. As we travel deeper into Alberta, the rugged mountain landscape gradually gives way to vast stretches of forest. The scenery shifts to endless trees and rolling hills, with the occasional glimpse of industry, like this sawmill, quietly nestled in the greenery. This evening's menu featured a delicious selection: beef tenderloin, trout fillet, chicken with pesto cream, and a broccoli stir-fry for the vegetarian option. For starters, we were served a fresh mixed green salad, a warm bowl of carrot soup, and soft bread rolls. For our main course, we chose the trout and the chicken, both beautifully presented and full of flavor. And to finish, a rich slice of cheesecake for dessert. At the end of the train car, you'll find a convenient water bottle fill station. Just place your bottle under the spout and press to fill. Now let's check out the washroom. Inside this compact washroom, the door is secured with a slide lock for privacy, and there are several hangers for coats or bags as well as an attendant button. There are several shelves mounted high on the wall holding extra supplies like toilet paper. The toilet is modest and features a simple flush button. On the exterior wall of the room there is a frosted window to let in natural light, and trash bags are provided for small waste items. The compact sink is easy to use. Let's test the water flow. On the interior wall there are outlets to charge your electronics, and there are two light switches. One for the main overhead light and another for the mirror light. I hope you enjoyed the overview. Now back to the passing scenery. As dusk settles over the Albertan landscape, the view from the train window comes alive with scenes of rural life: rolling fields, grazing horses, and cows moving through golden pastures. The quiet rhythm of agriculture is soon contrasted by the silhouettes of pump jacks on the horizon, a stark reminder of Alberta's deep ties to the extractive oil industry. With the sun dipping below the prairie skyline, this sunset gently marks the close of day 2 aboard the train. Morning reveals the snow-covered plains of Saskatchewan, wrapped in fog and silence. I start the day with a mushroom and cheese omelette and crispy hash browns, watching the frozen landscape drift by. After breakfast, the train continues across the open prairies. We pass the Northwest Terminal, a facility that dries and loads grain and also produces ethanol. Nearby stands one of the region's historic wooden grain elevators, a fading symbol of prairie heritage. It's lunchtime, and today's menu features ginger beef on rice, shrimp and scallops, a pulled turkey wrap, and a couscous salad. We began with a bowl of chicken noodle soup, followed by our mains, the turkey wrap for one of us and the ginger beef for the other. To finish, we enjoyed a warm apple crisp topped with vanilla ice cream. As the last bite melted away, we turned back to the window, where a herd of deer grazed peacefully in a frost-covered field, undisturbed by the passing train. Sometime later, farther along the route, we caught sight of 2 wolves moving silently through the snow, focused, deliberate, and likely on the hunt for their next meal. We arrive in Saskatoon, the station modest and quiet beneath the prairie sky. Turning around, the full length of the Canadian comes into view, silver cars gleaming in the daylight, stretching down the platform. Inside, the station is simple and still, a calm pause in the journey. Back on board, as the train pulls away, Saskatoon's low skyline appears in the distance, framed by the South Saskatchewan River winding through the city. As we glide across the prairies, a group of horses comes into view, grazing quietly, their breath rising in the cold morning air. A little farther down the line, we spot a herd of cows, standing together in the snow-covered fields, a calm presence in the vast winter landscape. Next up is beer tasting in the dome car, where we sampled 3 local brews while the train rolled past small towns and open fields, the landscape unfolding beneath the panoramic glass. It's the kind of relaxed indulgence you simply can't enjoy behind the wheel. The afternoon rolled on with some incredible wildlife sightings. We spotted a herd of pronghorn deer, the second fastest land animals in the world, gracefully moving across the open plains. A little later, we passed a group of farmed bison, their massive forms standing quietly against the prairie backdrop. It's our last supper aboard the train, a bittersweet moment as the journey nears its end. Tonight's menu features prime rib of beef, sole filet with fruit salsa, chicken with lentils, and marinated tofu. We began with warm bread rolls, followed by a hearty minestrone soup and a fresh salad. For our mains, one of us chose the prime rib while the other enjoyed the chicken served over a bed of lentils. Dessert was strawberry shortcake and rich chocolate cake, a satisfying end to the day, made even more memorable by the train's gentle sway and the golden prairie twilight outside. That's a wrap on day 3. We'll be arriving in Winnipeg in the morning. The next morning, breakfast was pancakes with bacon for one and a mushroom and cheese omelette with hash browns and toast for the other. After an early arrival in Winnipeg, we took a moment to explore the historic Union Station. From the outside, its grand Beaux-Arts architecture stands as a proud gateway to the city. Inside, the station is just as impressive, soaring ceilings, elegant details, and a quiet sense of history that echoes through the halls. I hope you enjoyed coming along for the ride. Thanks so much for watching.